Everybody always asks what the Dungeon Master doing, but nobody ever asks how the Dungeon Master doing. Well, this week we're gonna find out. The episode opens with the group of kids wandering through some weird forest that the Dungeon Master told them to, where they're met with the tree ents, or the ents from Lord of the Rings, just talking trees.
I beg your pardon?
And these trees are so wise they're able to tell real-world information in a fantasy universe.
Okay, who won the 1981 World Series?
It was the Dodgers over the Yankees, 4-2.
Hold on a second, guys.
He really does
Hold on,
know.
we gotta verify. Oh my god, he's right. He's right. It really is a no tree.
I'm a no tree. I know everything there is to know.
So while they're talking about baseball, we cut to the Dungeon Master riding the snail assassin in that obscure would you rather scenario and a pixie.
Would you take $10 million, you just get it, but for the rest of your life, there's a snail that's trying to get you, and you can't ever be touched by the snail, otherwise you'll die?
When suddenly they're ambushed by bullywugs, which are actual creatures in the Forgotten Realms. Which does not make any sense to me because a Dungeon Master is not even supposed to be a physical entity in this universe. It's the most metagame the show has ever been, but it doesn't even matter. He's able to resist the bullywugs pretty easily, but a new challenger appears, and he somehow encloses the Dungeon Master into a block of ice, where he gets slowly dragged off screen, but not before the pixie was able to escape and inform the kids of what happened. So while the kids are making their way towards the Dungeon Master, we cut to the mysterious man in conversation with the Shadow that we've seen with Venger a few times, basically striking some sort of agreement where he gives the Dungeon Master to Venger. This guy's outfit is like such a typical. This is like a Skyrim adventurer kind of armor, like two different kinds of boots. One leg is he has one pant leg. He's got two gauntlets, but like no sleeves of any sort of top. A sash thing over his shoulder, and just a random winged helmet. This is the most video game character model you've ever seen. Just a mishmash of different armor. And after that, we cut back to the kids in the middle of their travels to save the Dungeon Master. Oh my god, where the hell are they? Holy crap. They're suddenly at the top of a cliff. Those like sphinxes? What are those? They're lamp shoes? What are these again? I feel like I should know the name of that. They get a little bit of help from some strange creatures, but Eric the Cavalier was like, I don't want to deal with this anymore, I'm out of here. So he's on out of there, and shortly after, they bump into a group of orcs and a rock golem of some sort, where they're eventually captured, except Sheila the Thief, who is able to escape. The orcs are guilty of child labor, so we cut to Eric, who's lost in the middle of the dead marshes from Lord of the Rings. He scampers off, so we cut back to the kids having a conversation with some dwarves that were also captured. And after agreeing to set them free if they told them where the Dungeon Master was, Sheila the Thief comes in, saves the rest of the kids and their weapons, before making their way to the Dungeon Master, where they find him enclosed in a block of ice. But before they could save him, they're stopped by Venger and the mysterious man who's known as Warduke. And just when you thought the battle was about to start, Eric pulls the greatest sneak attack ever. Not only that, Hank the Ranger has the most critical success 20 luck roll you will ever see. I still don't know who this guy is. Like, he just came out of nowhere. What? How did that even happen? What?
Good morning.
Was that a special sword? How did that even happen? And he's able to toss some weird energy grenade that disposes of Venger.
Evil energy is like evil thoughts. Change its direction and it changes to good.
Is he going to do like a musical? He's going to turn into Mr. Beast. He becomes a guy that just gives away so much money. How did that... What magic even is that? And on top of that, like another Lord of the Rings reference, he erupts the volcano and defeats Warduke and the orcs, thus finally answering the question, how the Dungeon Master doing? He's alright.